we know that of late banks have been great stock picks, but the attraction of bank stocks could start fading real soon. Additional capital requirements of banks because of the new Basel III norms could actually reduce their return on equity when it comes to the long term. ET Now's Anirudh Ghosh and Simran Gill have that story.
With the deadline for Basel III implementation just a couple of months away, banks have started preparing themselves by setting aside significant amounts of capital.
As the global and the domestic guidelines on Basel III, etc., are getting finalized, we all know that the capital requirements for all banks will go up. So in that sense, I think some amount of additional capital actually gives us that buffer of ensuring that transition.
The sector needs additional equity capital to the tune of 2.7 lakh crore rupees by 2017 to meet the enhanced capital requirements. While large private players like ICICI and Axis have already started shoring up capital, PSU banks like SBI will be heavily dependent on the government for additional funds.
One thing that is clear for State Bank is that most of our Tier 1 capital is core capital. So the additional capital that we will require will be really more because of additional buffers being mandated under Basel.
Additional capital requirements at a time when competition within the sector is at its peak will take a toll on the efficiency of banks. Analysts believe it could even reduce their return on equity in the long term, something that threatens to take the shine off the attractiveness of bank stocks. Simran Gill and Anirudh Ghosh, ET Now, Mumbai.